Amigos de las Americas inspires and builds young leaders through collaborative community development and immersion in cross-cultural experiences. Here to tell us more is Valentin Varela and Natalia de los Rios. Guys, thank you for coming in. So this is a really cool program. You guys, you do a lot of volunteering and you do some traveling into Latin American countries. Is that right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about what Amigos is.
Amigos is a nonprofit organization. It's been in existence 49 years, going on 50. What it does is it provides young people from age 16 up to college age a cultural immersion experience in the context of community service and community development in Latin America.
That's great. And Natalia, you participated in this, you volunteered. So tell us a little bit about what your experience was like. You did this when you were 17. Where did you go and what did you do?
It was a phenomenal experience at that age. I volunteered when I was 17 in San Pedro, Paraguay.
Okay.
And what we were doing down there is we were working on reforestation and building fuel-efficient stoves for several families in the community.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
That's great.
I've volunteered since then in Peru as well, also working with reforestation and community development.
So now it seems that reforestation using progressive means of fuel, repopulating and fixing things up, that seems like sort of a theme. Is that essentially what our volunteers do? Do they go down and are working on things like that, or are there other things that the Amigos volunteer to do?
There's several different things that Amigos volunteers do depending on the country and the community that they're in.
Okay.
There's several different smaller projects that they do, such as building community gardens or reconstructing a hospital. So there's a huge variety of projects.
Wow.
The main thing, though, that I think is important for people to understand is the cultural immersion that these volunteers are exposed to, and the youth leadership that Amigos provides.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I think it's really important a lot of times, the first time that I went overseas, it really makes the world much smaller. And it gives one a perspective you just cannot receive without actually going. And so, immersing our young people into this, I think, is incredibly beneficial in terms of thinking on a global scale. How can I make a difference? Not just in my community, but on the global community.
Exactly.
Which I think is really great. And now, how long has this company, or how long has the organization been in existence?
49 years.
49 years, that's great. So if someone out there wants to get involved, they're seeing this and are inspired to do so, how do they get involved with Amigos?
So every fall we do a series of interviews for students anywhere from the age of 15 through college age. And we decide from there based on what their goals are and what they want to do. After they're accepted in the program, they go through a year of training and fundraising for the program.
Okay.
And if anybody else wants to be involved in the chapter without having to volunteer, they can be involved in the chapter through fundraising or through the board. Our entire board is volunteer.
Now, speaking of fundraising, you guys have an event coming up. There's essentially 3 types of fundraising you do.
Yes.
This is a third that's coming up. So tell us what's coming up.
This is what we call the Fiesta Primavera,
Okay.
which is our grand finale of fundraising. And it consists of a sit-down dinner, silent auction, live auction, entertainment. It brings all the volunteers together, the parents, key contributors, because the fundraising is a major lift for the volunteers.
Yeah, because those trips aren't free.
They're not free, and we rely on the volunteers to do a lot of their own fundraising.
Yeah, and so this is a great opportunity for the community. As you said, if they can't get down to Latin America and volunteer, get someone involved, they can help by going down, bidding, on one of the silent auction items. And you get some really great stuff that, we can't go into the full list of what you were auctioning off, but really great destinations, gifts, packages, all sorts of cool stuff.
Exactly.
So to find out what you got going on, you got to get out to this event. And we will have links to this event and to Amigos on our website at krqe.com under the Casa tab. So head over there for more information or to get someone involved. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If there's a business out there that would like to donate something for the silent auction or the live auction, we invite them to do so.
There you go, absolutely. So you can still get involved that way. So head over, krqe.com, click on the Casa tab for that information. Best of luck with the fundraiser.
Thank you
you so
very
much.
much.
You bet, you bet.